Los Angeles Chargers versus Drew Lock and the Carolina Panthers.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Panther.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Taking a shot for Samuel, and that is incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Lock off a play action. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler. They fake the handoff. Now Lock. He'll let it go deep for Foster. He's got it for the Panther touchdown. Robert Foster, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
40-yard line.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel
the Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Joey Bosa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now this one complete on the slant route. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. More from L.A. in a moment. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. This is Chenot on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there, and give them a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Play action. Now it's Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football to Taylor. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
David Johnson.
The former 3rd overall pick, Solomon Thomas, with a high motor that time, and the tackle for loss. On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
3rd and 9.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either
you got it.
I just went right past it.
Panthers 7. Chargers.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
At the 25-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. play action. Lock. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run with Drake.
37-yard line.
Room here to run. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Drake again.
That one 28 yards on the ground. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming out. Looks like they pound it in with Drake. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
LA set to take over again on offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Number 31, David Johnson.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 31, Minshew. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Malik Hooker on the coverage.
It'll be Minshew again. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
David Johnson on the
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
38-yard line.
From the 38, Minshew. A short throw caught by Andrews. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun is Minshew. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From from the gun. Minshew to throw. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20.
And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 79 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now let's look at David Johnson. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays. Don't forget about that's your horse. You know, Secretary lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Minshew. And his throw here is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On is the Chargers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken around the 12. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Clock working out of the gun. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A final shot before half for Locke. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Rashawn Jones. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. Throwing on first down is Minshew. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And we'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. At each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
So that drive spanned 5 plays and winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Set to kick off.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard short. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Right back to Drake. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Locke. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
See how they respond now.
On the pickup.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's Minshew. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 15.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Off play action. Lock. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Off the play fake. Lock. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Drake. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And maybe a measure of revenge coverage there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
29-yard attempt.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
Panthers 24.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
25-yard.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. Minshew sets to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. They'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Now, they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he's able to get us back here to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. His throw's going to be incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Throwing his Lock on third down. And now another one thrown incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here again comes Gardner Minshew. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Field goals are going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He's got Evans. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And Minshew going to get him to the line quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll get this underneath to David Johnson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Incomplete. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score. You throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25 yards.
So the Chargers now down by 15. At time, a huge factor. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. This is intercepted, and that should do it. It's down and ready for the linebacker. He will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
They're on the 25-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. They got his man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Out of the gun is Minshew. Underneath for Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Off play action, it's Minshew. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Keelan Cole, the intended target. And now it's third down.
It's now third down and more.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.